to voice my concerns about this recent job losses and ongoing challenges for the manufacturing sector in my electorate of Newcastle. Newcastle has seen tough times in manufacturing before. The closure of the BHP steelworks is perhaps the most notable. We've become a strong and resilient region with a highly skilled workforce, a great track record in research and development, and a willingness to embrace new science, technology and innovation, value-adding to everything we do. Newcastle has undergone massive social, economic and cultural transformation in recent decades, but there has always been a sense of direction, an overarching plan to support jobs and industry, and a plan to create new jobs for the future. Significantly, these plans have required the support of all levels of government to be effective. Regretfully, this Liberal government has no plan on the table for combating job losses in our region. In recent months, we've seen the closure of businesses, declining opportunities and significant job losses in Newcastle. Cuts and closures at Brindabella Airlines, Blue Tongue Breweries, Sensors, Westrac and UGL have all had an impact locally. And just last week, Newcastle shipbuilders Forjax warned that they will have to close their Carrington and Tomago shipyards within 18 months, laying off more than 900 highly skilled tradesmen and women unless the federal government expedites decisions on future naval shipbuilding contracts. The government's response so far is to put all decisions on hold. Well, that's not good enough. Our defence manufacturers don't have the luxury of being able to wait another 12 months or more for the government to release yet another Defence White Paper. The last two Defence White Papers clearly mapped out Australia's need for more than 40 new ships. We don't need another review to tell us that. What we do need, however, is a government that is willing to stand up for Australian manufacturing and Australian jobs. Forjax aren't asking for a handout. They're ready, willing and able to build these new naval ships here in Australia. But they need this government to act now, to bring forward these naval projects, so they don't have to lay off skilled workers and we don't lose our capacity to build ships in Newcastle. In 2013, Labor made a commitment to bring forward the contracts of the HMAS Success and HMAS Sirius. Unfortunately, this new government has made no such commitment, so the future of shipbuilders like Forjax in Newcastle, BAE Systems in Melbourne and ASC in Adelaide remains uncertain. As opposition leader, Tony Abbott said he didn't want to lead a country that didn't make things anymore. He embarked on a photo opportunity tour of mining and manufacturing sites around the country, high-vis vest and hard hat don, pretending to be the best friend of Australian workers. That was before the election. After the election, it's a very different story. Unemployment's risen to its highest level in more than a decade, and the Prime Minister's promise to create 1 million jobs within 5 years seems more far-fetched by the day. I call on the government to act now to ensure shipbuilding has a future in Australia, bring forward the naval shipbuilding contracts before it's too late.